Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your month ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It is an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, I love you so much. Thank you for all of your support. It really does mean everything. Thank you for helping me grow this far and sticking with me. So with that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you would like to sign up for my monthly newsletter and offers, etc., you can do so on the web link below. With that said, before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path, or us on our paths, to our highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the month ahead has in store for us. What are we doing? What are our actions and our interactions with the world at large saying this month? What are we doing, Aquarius? All right, that feels good actually. So let's have a look. We've got the Two of Cups, right? This is about building connections. This month you are really looking for the people, right? You're looking for the people that you want to connect with. You are being open to meeting new people. You're being open to building the connections between you and other people. So the thing about the Two of Cups is, yes, it can represent love and partnerships and all of that stuff, but the Two of Cups, in its deepest heart of hearts, just like on the card there, the Two of Cups wants to be the Ten of Cups. It wants to become complete. It wants that wholeness and that completion. And the Two of Cups in the actions and interactions, which is what you do, this is about you getting out there this month. It's going to be a very social month for you. It's going to be a month where you're really seeking to build a sense of community. And that doesn't necessarily mean in terms of like the star card, say, building your tribe. This is about building one-on-one connections. So catching up with friends, catching up with family members, anybody that you have a connection with that you would like to strengthen a bond with. For those of you that are partnered, this is about you really rebuilding that connection. This is about this month. And it's funny because a similar message came up in the weekly reading for Aquarius for the week ahead, which starts on the 25th of March, right? So the feeling that I get from the Two of Cups is it really is about you wanting to get back in touch with people, to really bring yourself out of the, you know, the cave that you've been in over the last month, let's be honest, you know, and quite rightly so. You know, I've needed to. Bloody these transits and this moon have literally had me like jacked into the mains, like proper feral. Like that full moon, boy, had me feral as a beast, like I'm telling you. So the Two of Cups is basically in the actions and interactions is really saying that you want to rededicate your time and your focus to the connections that you have, to your personal relationships, to your familial, professional, platonic relationships. So even though this isn't in your relationship sector, it is about you wanting to re-establish the lines of communication and connection between you and the people that you genuinely care for, love, and you know, and cherish. Beautiful. So our money and materials, what's going on with the money this month? And this month we get the Four of Cups, right? So the Four of Cups basically says that you have more options available to you than you can currently understand. So look at this, you've got two Cups cards, you've got the Two of Cups, you've got the Four of Cups. So the progression is there. The thought and the process of moving forward is there. This month you can have a very successful month when it comes to finances, and the chances are you won't really notice that your money is stacking. It's just going to happen naturally. And rather than focusing on the right, I need to make money, you're focusing on enjoying yourself, on having more fun, on snapping yourself out of the funk that you might have been in March. The Four of Cups is also saying, what is it about your ideas? It kind of feels like you've got several things on the table, and it's almost like I see you going through a checklist and you're like, yep, that one's done, yep, that one's done. So you're just focused on creating your content, on making things real, on doing the work or passing the course. You're not even thinking about the monetary aspect to it. What you don't realize is that the universe behind the scenes is building all the right connections, bringing all the right things to you in your play, you know, in your space or on your path, for you to really explode in a really big way, you know, and to really get your ideas out there. I feel like there's going to be a lot more options available to you this month than you realize, and I feel like money is going to be very good for us this month. So our communications with the world at large, yeah, that feels good. Right, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles, right? So the Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign female, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This is about you communicating with somebody that's going to bounce your ideas back at you, that's going to show you what your next steps are going to be. And as I'm reading this now, I'm thinking about the person that I think this represents for me. And this person's going to lead you on to your next big idea. This person is going to facilitate the building of your next goal, of your next dream. So when these cards, the court cards, represent an aspect of ourselves, so that's who this is as a person. But in terms of your communications, you're really talking about the quality of communication. This month you are really, it's almost like you're probably not going to be saying much this month, but what you do say and the time that you do spend with people, you want it to be of the highest caliber. You're all about quality this month. You are all about really building connections, speaking, you know, words of quality, and also really putting the finishing touches on all of your ideas. That's what you're focused on this month, Aquarius, is completion. Completion of goals, completion of tasks, really getting back to your deepest self, getting back to your deepest heart of hearts, and really taking the best of your ideas and making them public. I really like this because it feels like there's this spirit of determination to really make forward momentum, to really make forward progression. And then finally, in our personal relationships, we've got the Two of Wands, right? Affluent people, affluent places are all coming into contact with you this month. It looks like a month where there are going to be surprise events. It looks like a month where you may very well get invited to something you think, oh, I wouldn't normally go to that. If that's the case, then you absolutely must go along. Right, so for those of you that are single, the Two of Wands is basically saying you're going to have a choice. You get to choose between your past and your future, or you get to choose, rather, actually, for a lot of you, it's going to be about your present and your future. And I've got to be honest with you, with the Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, both of these options are absolutely fine. If you choose to stay as you are, you will be fine, and you will, you know, you'll have a really great, enjoyable time. If you choose to move on or go to something new, you will be absolutely fine. The message here is you are blessed either way. So if you're partnered, if you're coupled, the Two of Wands suggests that this month is going to be fun. It's going to be vibrant. It's going to be feisty. It's going to be sensual. It's going to be about you exploring. There's possible travel on the horizon for you as well. And look at this. You've got the Two of Cups, Two of Water, Two of Emotions. You've got the Two of Wands, the Two of Fire, and the Two of Actions, the Two of Doing, right? For those of you that are partnered and coupled, it looks very sensual, very steamy, and it could be that you're planning a holiday, you're planning something that takes you both out of your comfort zones, reminds you of the excitement and the love and the vibrancy that you share. And also, because resources are making their way to you, when you decide to take this travel or make this happen, the resources that you need in order to have the holiday or the weekend break or whatever you want to call it are there. The resources make themselves, you know, they'll present themselves to you spontaneously. It looks like spontaneous money this month as well. The first week of April, you've got the Magician, right, underneath the Two of Cups. This really does suggest to me that there's a partnership coming in this month. There is you working with somebody that is going to take you from the current level that you're at and shoot you onto a completely different plateau. You are heading towards a completely different playing ground this month, Aquarius. You are ready, willing, and able to push on to something new. That is my tagline for the whole month for everybody, no matter what your sign. again, I will have said those words to everybody in some way, shape or form, because that is the truth of it. Ready, willing and able. Those are the three ingredients that you need to make something happen. And it looks like there is a very powerful alignment with you and somebody else coming in. And this person is what we would call a mover and a shaker. They are going to show you, they're going to give you a key of some sort to unlock your own potential or power. And from this month, things are not going to be the same again. And I really, really like that. Second week of April, you've got the Hanged Man right underneath the Four of Cups, right? So in terms of finances, you don't need to reach or to grab for anything. Let it come to you, let it flow to you. Hold the thought in your mind. With the Magician card there as well, you've got the chance to really just manifest money. And it looks like potentially, with the Queen of Pentacles there as well shining on this whole thing, it could be big sums of money that you're able to generate, and quickly at that. With the Hanged Man here as well, consider an exercise in detachment. So you've got to hold on to the thought of making more money, but you've got to be it's almost like you've got to be thinking about it but not necessarily grabbing for it. It's like holding it but not holding it, right? It's probably the best way I'm going to be able to put that into words. Third week of April, you're the Wheel of Fortune. Right underneath the Queen of Pentacles. There is somebody coming in this month, and it's very likely to be an earth sign female. As I said, I already know who this could probably be for me personally, that's going to kickstart everything. And I'm really excited to see how this shapes up. Blessings, abundance. Look for the synchronicities. Look for those moments of connection. If you have spontaneous invites, go along. This is the month to really make it happen. This is the month for you to build the right connections. Things are going to shape up for you in a really powerful and dynamic way this month. And the fact that that falls underneath the Queen of Pentacles means you get more than you bargained for, more than you expected, more than you needed. Fourth week of April, sorry, is you get the Devil card. So the fact that this falls underneath the Two of Wands means that you really are asking yourself this month, you are going to have to relinquish your hold on something. And it feels like the outcome. You can't be sold on a specific outcome this month. You need to allow it to become whatever it wants to, or whatever it may. And the reason being is because I feel like there is something coming to an end for you guys this month. I'm not necessarily sure it is the relationships, but there is something coming to an end for you guys, or for us. And it could be, as I'm feeling it for myself, it could very well be a thought process, a thought form, an understanding, or a belief is coming to an end. But there's going to be some part of your psyche that really tries to cling to it. Like, no, that's part of my identity. If I let it go, who will I be after that? Who do you want to be? You know, the Magician, that's the first card out, like in terms of this stuff. It really asks you to connect to that. Who do you want to be? You get a chance to choose every second of every day, right? So your key to the month is the Three of Pentacles. You've got to be open to learning. You've got to be open to different types of knowledge from different types of people. You've got to be ready, willing and able to take on board new methodologies, new information, new insights, new outlooks. You've got to be ready, willing and able to learn this month, Aquarius. And who better, right? Who better than an Aquarius? We love to learn. We love to get new things. And I've always said, if you want to impress an Aquarius, if you want to get their attention, if you want to get them to love you, teach them something that they don't already know. And it's part of the arrogance that we have, you know, because we tend to know pretty much everything, certainly in our own vernacular of life. So when somebody comes along and gives us knowledge that we didn't have, it's like, I find that very attractive. Do you know what I mean? I think Aquarius is the original sapiosexual, really attracted to intelligent people, to people that are smart and well-dressed, well-learned and, you know, well-informed. You know, we find that really, you know, almost like a soul boner. I can't believe I just said that. I told you guys, this moon business has really, I'm telling you, feral plugged into the mains of source at the moment, and I can't even, I'm just going to leave it there. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have an amazing month. Let me know how it shapes up for you in the comments, and I shall do the same. Take care, and I will see you very soon for more videos.